Once again, mistaken the power of the iron people. Again, we might have the same goals, but you didn't come close. You guys were more focused on hubris views, and you hit the shredders. Like I'm saying, they would love the Watcher's iron. And it starts like other guys are saying too, true valor is embedded in, you're rooted in, you're trying all this shit, you're going, I'm wrestling Zeus. That's the crazy thing about this. That's why I get bigger, you get older. Like I said, they operate as dial-ups starting in. They speak too quick, hubris views, and it's one of these things where it flares up and heats up and shit, and you're bringing the old, you're tapping in the old boy. This is the Mothman. They lost at the Mothman. That's common shit. I already know all that shit too. And if you wonder, and you're trying to drag the old boy in, I've had great times in the underworld, again, in Mistake and Valor. I mean, that's part of the game, the balls bluff shit, they're running around. That would be like saying you won everything, you place the bet, you say, place it all here, you lose the bet, and then you steal the money anyways and shit, like Hurricane, that way it gets shut down, it's cut short. You're looking at the kings that tossed out old guys. Again, you guys are not the first ones in. It's not overnight. That's why you keep butting heads and shit. And different men, they want to do it sin-free, and they're getting pressures and shit. We had to even cut some of you bitches loose at kids there and shit, because we all know you're little butt touchers and shit, running around, their mouths tapped through their feces. That's what happens when they insult the thickness, and you're going on with little pups, and you think there's only one oil god and shit. Like I said, we're taking the old blast too. Once you feel the power of that top bull kicking, and this rodeo where they're thinking, out like a fucking lightweight, They needed to do this too, or guess what? The animals go, it doesn't work to long term. That's what I'm saying. That's why you take a fucking shredding when you have hubris and you think you're 20 feet above, and you're up against a bigger desiccator, a bigger racker, bigger watcher, bigger BB, throw the arms up again. Dimensions eating good, and you wonder about the Iron people. You had an issue with the Iron Man because of his, he was at his mom's house. Some of us live longer. If you're talking about anything that's been belittled as Iron has become huge down the road. And this is the vibe of the people. You think you know what a star is? That's MTV. We know you talk a lot of shit about it. That's why we're gonna make you bite in. We're gonna make you bite in. You're gonna see in the long tug before they flood it too. It's not just all bad, and all the little things the big gods want. Guess who the old boys get? From fat and running. That's what happens to shallow people, and you're too spoiled. Watch, it's not the richest that are the toughest or have the highest power level in quantum.